Okay, it's Tuesday morning. I'm up here in Somerville, Ohio. I'm in the Somerville Cemetery, as you can see. And right next to the Newcastle district. This guy was stopped. He's just now getting going. And coming over the old bouncy bridge right there right now. I don't know. They were having brake problems on this train. They got caught by the defect detector, so I don't know if they're going to pull up and stop or what they're going to do. To the work area right here, they're working on this crossing, so he may be taking it easy until he gets through there. A little horn salute. Buckeye Freight Rail and Joey Boats were up there. They were up in Camden. We got two trains waiting to come north, and the crew on this one timed out also, so they had to put a new crew on. So they've got the line all blocked up here. But normally trains come through here doing 50, 60 mile an hour. So when the northbounds come through, we're hoping to get some fast ones. Probably not going to do anything until he gets past that crossing down there. Must still be having problems with their brakes. Well, gonna stop it till he starts moving again. Hang around. Okay, here we go. He's rolling again. I believe we're going to get go time now. There's your tank car that was built in 2013 and it got repainted last in May. Oh, good looking car right there. Well, I thought you'd get her moving quicker than this, but so far it ain't happening. You get this every once in a while. A long way to go. There's one of those ceramic pots they use for thermite welding on the weld the rails together. What's left of it. Looks like they might have used it right there not too long ago. Happened to notice that while I was standing here. I believe I'm going to shut this down till we get closer to the end of the train. This is way too slow. Okay, we're back. He's starting to go a little quicker now. They had to do a roll by because they had about 30 cars. Somebody had turned the retaining valve, brake retainer valve on them, and I don't know, it's probably some kids or something screwed up the train for them, and they had a defect detector shut them down. So what they're going to do here is they're going to go down. This crew is going to jump off this train, and the northbound train is going to jump on. Crew is going to jump on this train, take it to Cincinnati, and the guys that are currently operating this train are going to be coming right back through here in a little bit on a different train, and we're going to get a special treat before all that happens too, so make sure you stick around for that. He's starting to get her moving now. He's got to go pick his conductor up, but that's down in 7 miles, so it's a good ways from here yet. A new wheel on that car. New axle, I guess I should say. I hear a rumbling noise. We got a DPU back here. Yep. You probably only missed about 30 cars. This thing was moving so slow. I just decided to shut it down so it got moving a little bit better. There's an EMD. We got another hot one here today, going to be about 97. Big time rain coming in later. I see the end of it coming. All right. As soon as he gets out of the way, we're going to get 2 or 3 northbounds here and a special attraction, which should be the next one we get. So hang around. All right, got us a treat here. I hope he's moving fast. I think he will be. This is the actual brick unit coming out. The one I got in Hamilton the other day, that's the other unit, but this one is the brick. It's a different shape, and it does look like a brick. Here it comes. There you go, that's the brick. You should have one right behind him. We got a train on the siding. They actually pulled him in behind it. They had him back out. So they should be sending the one now here anytime that was on the siding. They just let him go first. Okay, got us a northbound Railroad West coming at you here. This is NS61C. I believe this is probably going to be the gondola train. You like fast ones. That one was pretty quick. He did have to get permission through the work zones. They told him he could run maximum authorized speed for his train, so I believe the speed limit through here is about 55 or 60. So he wasn't quite doing that, but he wasn't doing too bad. All right, we're going to head up to Camden now. Going to get some lunch, and we'll catch them coming through town up there, so stick around. Okay, we're up here in Camden now. Just got my food from the depot over here, and here we go. Fast, this is where you want to go. Man, what's your hurry? That dude was flying. All right, got another one. We had one sitting on the side, and he's coming off the side and up there now, changing tracks, coming out on the main. Down where we were just at. Heading towards Hamilton, but we'll go to Somerville, which is where we were a little bit ago in the cemetery. 725 right now. £37,000 piece of aluminum there. This is that local I see down in Hamilton with the DPU on the back. Okay, there we go. I'm over here and I'm going to eat my steak hoagie and hope we see some more action, so stick around. Comes in northbound, Railroad West. He's going to be taking the siding, you can tell by that yellow signal there, so he's going to be heading off to the left. So he's going to be kind of slowing down as he comes into town here. Which means there's also a southbound on the way. Heading off to the left. both signs on there. Okay, that was a good one. He's going to go on the siding and sit and wait on the southbound that's coming. I hope it gets here real soon because it is blazing hot again today, and I'm actually ready to go home. So stick around. We'll try to get one more. Ooh, did you see that? That car almost got hit by that gate. I don't know why that gate went back down. There they go. Boy, that was close. I mean, it didn't miss that car by more than 4 or 5 inches. Okay, hopefully that other one gets here soon so I can go to the house. These machines sat here all day. I bet there were 20 guys or more up here waiting to get out on the main to do work. And they've been here 6 or 7 hours, and they finally, I think, just went home except for a couple of them. And they got nothing done. That had to be the most boring day in the world. Okay, that southbound came like right now. Here we go. He's looking too. Boy, he's getting it. That is getting with it there. He is moving. I think they can run 60 up here, so he's doing close to that. All right, that's going to do it for me for today. I'm going to get in the air conditioning. There's Buckeye Freight Railing over there, so like, comment, subscribe, share. Check another video out if you got time. And as always, I thank you for the support. You guys are great, and we'll get you on the next one.